Today at Westwood Library we're celebrating Roald Dahl Day. We are going to be doing some sweetie making, we are going to have storytelling, and we're hoping that lots of children will come and we'll have loads and loads of fun, which is Roald Dahl's all about. We all know the story what's written? Yes! I wonder if we know this version.
Roald Dahl is one of the world's best-selling children's authors. His books are modern-day classics and he's had them translated into almost 50 different languages. Roald Dahl Day happens on the 13th of September, which was Roald Dahl's birthday. It started in 2006, which would have been his 90th year.
Poor Grandmama was terrified. He's going to eat me up, she cried. And she was absolutely right. He ate her up in one big bite.
It's a great day just to focus on Roald Dahl and trying to use the ideas from his stories to get children reading more books and just be enthused by his characters and all the terrific storylines in his books.
My first Roald Dahl book that I read was Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, and it was about a boy called Charlie Bucket, and there was these tickets inside chocolate bars, and he got one of the chocolate bars that had the ticket in it. So he got to go to the chocolate factory.
There's a huge range of events happening in Roald Dahl Day in South Lanarkshire. They're all free, of course, and they're all in libraries. There's things like splendid spectacles, make craft sessions, quizzes, activities, and what's happening here today at Westwood Library, which is the sweet making.
What we're going to do is put all these things in front of us in a bowl, and then we're going to mix it with chalk.
The events in libraries are all based on the ideas from Roald Dahl's stories, and the idea is to get children to come into the library, maybe to do a craft session or an activity, and hopefully be inspired to pick up one of the books and read.
Today we've been making sweets, and lots of us are wearing yellow today because Roald Dahl's favourite colour is yellow.
It's so hard to get children to read nowadays. There's so many other distractions, computers and TV and all these things. So we find that using the craft sessions and quizzes and things like that, it's a hook to draw them in and trying to get them reading.
I think it's a really good initiative because it brings alive the stories that they've been reading about, and Roald Dahl's so, such a fantastic author. It makes it all the more fun. It opens up their imagination to it all, and he was such an imaginative writer. So, yep, definitely wanted to celebrate his day.
I think Roald Dahl makes him so popular is that children relate to his characters. I think he always has a kind of villainous adult that most children probably know at least one villainous adult in their lives, and the children always come good at the end. It's always the hero or heroine in the books are always children, and they always get their own back on the adults, so that's very popular.
The first book I read was Fantastic Mr. Fox, and it's all about a fox and his family and 3 farmers, and then the farmers are trying to get the foxes, but the foxes get them instead.
I often find that once children start reading Roald Dahl, they move on, and they quite often go through all the titles that he has written, starting off with some very easy ones like The Twits, and moving on to Danny Champion of the World, James and the Giant Peach, The Big Friendly Giant. There's such a wide range of them, and they go from very young to older readers, more challenging material.
I have read The Sleeping Wee Toy from Roald Dahl, and it was really good. It was all looking real Scottish, and I've read lots of them, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, lots of them. They were really good.
Reading's really a sort of time to unwind, and it's a nice quiet time, unwinding time, and I think it's really important just to get that nice little bit of peace, where you can just sit in your room and be yourself and have no other distractions and just get lost in a book. It's fantastic.
With some books you're always thinking about them because one book I read of Roald Dahl, it was Matilda, and I couldn't put it down, it was that good.
Roald Dahl is sort of known as one of the best. They've seen him in the theatre, they read the books, hear the stories, so it's just kind of making books fun and just taking it to the next stage. So it's not just the reading, it's not just the listening to, it's taking it on in activities.
Having events like this is great for libraries because we get a lot of children who come along to an event that maybe don't read, and then it does encourage them to read once they're in the library. So we just want libraries to be a place where children know that they can have fun, that they can enjoy themselves, and it's not seen as this shh library anymore. We want to get away from that image and make it really accessible to them, and to make them know that they're really, really welcome in our libraries.